The Mercedes-Benz E-class has been around in India for almost 3 decades, and having sold more than 46,000 units of the car in the country during this time, it is the largest selling luxury car in the country. A facelift of the E-class has just arrived in India, a little ahead of schedule, and it continues to be in the long wheelbase form.
For the first time, Mercedes has introduced a sporty looking AMG line on the E-Class, and that is exactly what you see here. Now this one gets a diamond studded chrome pattern grille along with this big horizontal slat running across it. Other variants get 2 of these chrome slats, but vertical slats there do not get chrome. This one also gets AMG specific bumpers, and even otherwise other variants also get refreshed bumpers on the new E-Class. The hood is also raised, but the big highlight on the front are these new LED headlamps. You get a single LED DRL here instead of the dual DRLs seen earlier. But these 2 spots you see here will give the E-Class a distinct identity. Let's come towards the profile of the car now. And this is the top of the line E350D. And this one gets 18-inch AMG alloy wheels. Other variants get 17-inch wheels. Now this is the longest car in the segment, the longest wheelbase in the segment. More than 5 meters long, wheelbase is more than 3 meters. So that's how big this is. Look at this quarter glass, reminds you of the luxurious Mercedes Maybach. So a lot of you sitting on the second row will like that. A big change on the rear as well are these new LED tail lamps, and now they've been split into 2.
The AMG line also gets sporty side skirts and an illuminated door seal panel. In all, there are 6 color options, and the one you see here is obsidian black. The cabin of the facelift also gets its fair share of changes. The plush Artico leather dashboard and open pore wood trims at the front and rear really stand out.
The dash has gone through quite a makeover. The big change are these 2 12.3-inch screens. One is the instrument cluster, other one is the touchscreen infotainment system. The E-Class now also gets the Mercedes-Benz User Experience System, or MBUX, that we've seen on some other cars from the brand earlier in the country. It gives you a host of connectivity options, and you can never get tired of talking to it. I also like these new capacitive touch controls on the steering wheel. Really good to use, high quality as well. And finally, this new upholstery option. The trapeze blue with beige really gives the E-Class a distinct identity, but this one you'll only get on this most expensive E350D.
Some standard luxury features on the sedan include a 590-watt Burmester surround sound system, a panoramic sunroof, and 3-zone climate control.
So the E-Class long wheelbase gives you a lot of space, and most of you who will buy the car will spend time here on the second row. So there is a lot of space, but if you want more, just use the chauffeur package, press the button here and push the front seat forward to get even more space. The second row seat also can be reclined, so that's good, by a good 37 degrees, so you get more comfort sitting here. You have a tablet here to control a lot of functions in the MBUX system. And you also get a wireless charger on the second row, and the good thing is that both these features are standard across all the variants. And you get a lot of Type-C charging points here. I've counted at least 5 only on the second row.
The E-Class has always guaranteed a plush ride, and we expect more from this one.
This 350D also exclusively gets the air body control suspension system. Now what that means is that all the 4 wheels get different adjustments for suspension depending on the road conditions. It is pretty quick to respond to the kind of surfaces the car is driving on. What it also does is that it increases the ground clearance by a good 25 millimeters when there's a need to do that. And at higher speeds, the height is lowered automatically to give you better dynamics and better stability on the car.
This might be a diesel, but the NVH levels are right up there. A comfortable and silent ride is what awaits you if you decide to buy the new E-Class.
Engine options on the E-Class remain the same as before, so one petrol and two diesel engines to choose from. And I'm driving the most powerful of the lot, the 3-litre 6-cylinder diesel on this top-of-the-line E350D. This one gives you a maximum power of 282 bhp and a peak torque figure of 600 Newton meters, and that kicks in really early at 1200 RPM, so it just gives you a lot of drivability. It's also the fastest amongst all the variants, reaches the speeds of 100 kilometers per hour from 0 in only 6.1 seconds.
The 4-cylinder E200 petrol gives 194 bhp and 320 Nm, while the 220D delivers 191 bhp and 400 Newton meters. In terms of safety, the E-Class gets active brake assist, active bonnet for pedestrian protection, and 7 airbags including a knee airbag. Prices start at 63.6 lakh rupees for the petrol and go up to 80.9 lakh rupees for this E350D AMG line. That's just a marginal increase on some variants, while a few have actually become cheaper by around 50,000 rupees. Traditional rivals for the E-Class include the BMW 5 Series, the Audi A6 and the Volvo S90. All these start at a price that is lower than the E-Class, but this one is not India's highest selling luxury car for nothing and looks set to continue that dominance.